if you see an act in a gathering of the Sufis that is not in accordance to sharia, that is not in accordance to the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or the teachings of Quran and Sunnah, then don't blame tasawwuf. This has nothing to do with tasawwuf. This has nothing to do with tasawwuf. Don't blame Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jeelani. Don't blame Khwaja Mu'inuddin Chishti. They lived their lives upon the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Makhdoom Ashraf Jahangir Samnani said, what did he say? If you see someone flying in the air, don't think he's a waliullah. Why? Because if flying in the air was an evidence for being a waliullah, then every bird was a waliullah. And if you see someone walking on water, he says, don't believe he's a waliullah. Because if that was an evidence for being a waliullah, then every fish in the Atlantic Ocean is waliullah. But if you see him following the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then know that he is a waliullah. This is why someone asked Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jeelani, Ghaus-e Azam, they asked him, what is a miracle of a wali, greatest miracle of a wali? He says, Karamatul wali, istiqamatuhu fi'lihi ala qanuni qawli nabi. The miracle of a wali is that he remains firm on the laws of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A man came to Shaykh Junaid Baghdadi. He came to Junaid Baghdadi and he said, he had in his mind, his intention was that I'm going to serve Junaid Baghdadi and I'm going to become his murid. I'm going to take bay'ah with him. And he came and he spent years with him. And he left. Junaid Baghdadi asked, where are you going? He said, Hazrat, I came here, Shaykh, I came here to become your murid, but I did not see any miracles. You weren't flying. You weren't jumping from one side to the other side. You weren't doing, and the pain was gone. And you're not a wali. Junaid Baghdadi said, okay, no problem. But how many years have you lived with me? He says, I've lived with you for 30 years. I didn't see a miracle. How many years? 30 years. I didn't see a miracle. He says, okay, no problem. But did you see me in these 30 years? Did you see me breaking the laws of Islam or doing anything which is against the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He said, Wallahi lazim, in these 30 years, I did not see you do anything which is against the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Junaid Baghdadi said, this is my miracle. This is my miracle. My respected friends, my respected elders, the definition of tasawwuf. Tasawwuf is not about the color you wear. Tasawwuf is not about your hairstyle. Tasawwuf is not about the way you look. Tasawwuf is about the state of your heart. Tasawwuf is about the purification of your soul. Tasawwuf is not about the color you wear. No, tasawwuf is about kindness. Tasawwuf is about compassion. Tasawwuf is about mercy. Tasawwuf is about tolerance. Tasawwuf is about respecting your parents. Tasawwuf is about honoring your elders. Tasawwuf is about respecting your youngsters. Tasawwuf is about respecting non-Muslims. Tasawwuf is about respecting your neighbors. Tasawwuf is about compassion. Tasawwuf is about smiling at each other. Tasawwuf is about kindness. Tasawwuf is about being generous to each other. Tasawwuf is about the seerah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Tasawwuf is about the seerah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Tasawwuf is not about pointing fingers at others. Tasawwuf is about pointing fingers at your nafs. When you're not a Sufi, you do this. When you're not a Sufi, what do? He's like this, she's like this, he does that. And when you become a Sufi, the changes here. You question yourself, you improve yourself. And that is the ultimate definition of tasawwuf.